Y'all, Kelly Rowland didn't even wait for the dust to settle. The moment Ashanti's name got dragged into this messy Nelly cheating scandal, Kelly slid right into the conversation, without saying a word, but saying everything at the same time. Fans are straight up calling her move shady, petty, and downright disrespectful. And honestly, the timing was a little too perfect to be a coincidence. Ashanti just got hit with rumors that Nelly's been creeping, again, this time, allegedly, with someone from his own camp. And instead of reaching out with support or even just staying quiet like most people would expect, Kelly jumped on social media with a not-so-subtle message that basically screamed, "Couldn't be me." It wasn't a direct diss, but baby, we all caught the shade. But here's where it gets even messier. Because according to people close to the situation, this wasn't some random moment of bad timing. Allegedly, Kelly's been harboring low-key beef with Ashanti for years, and this scandal just gave her the perfect excuse to let that grudge show. Some insiders are even claiming Ashanti always felt a little threatened by Kelly, especially back when Kelly used to tour with Nelly. Like, Ashanti might have felt her position with him was never really secure. And now, fans are wondering if Kelly's shady post was just pure pettiness, or if she was finally letting the truth out after years of keeping it cute. Either way, it's giving petty boots energy. And no matter what Ashanti does, Kelly seems more than ready to slide in with a little sprinkle of shade every single time. Now, Kelly Rowland has never exactly been known for being messy. She usually keeps her head down, focuses on her family, her career, and stays out of celebrity drama, but this time, sis dipped deep into her petty bag, and it did not go unnoticed. The way she's been moving lately, it feels like the quiet tension between her and Ashanti, tension fans have been whispering about for years, is finally bubbling to the surface. It's never been confirmed, but those who watch the industry closely have been picking up on subtle moments that made people side-eye their relationship. But Kelly's latest move? Yeah, she pretty much confirmed what everybody's been suspecting. Right after the cheating rumors exploded online, painting Nelly and Ashanti's relationship as way messier than the happy public image they put out, Kelly suddenly started flooding her socials with picture-perfect throwbacks of her and her husband, Tim. And let's be real, Kelly don't move like that. She's not the type to overpost or shove her love life in people's faces. So when she started doing the most with these loved-up husband appreciation posts, fans clocked it immediately. It wasn't just about her man. The timing, the captions, the energy, it was all too coincidental. It felt like a direct shot at Ashanti. And even though Kelly never mentioned Ashanti by name, the internet put two and two together real quick. Because come on now. Ashanti's been getting dragged left and right over these cheating rumors, and here comes Kelly, acting like her relationship is perfect and throwing low-key shade like she's been waiting for this moment. And if you're wondering why Kelly would do that, well, buckle up, because the backstory is even wilder than you might think. See, this might all go back to Kelly's own complicated history with Nelly, and yes, there's way more to that story than most people realize. Let's rewind to the early 2000s, when Destiny's Child was still running the charts, and Kelly was stepping out as a star in her own right. Kelly and Nelly first met around 2001, during the MTV TRL tour, and by 2002, they'd cooked up one of the biggest collaborations of the decade, Dilemma. The song exploded. It went straight to #1, won a Grammy, and became a defining hit of the era. But it wasn't just the song that got people talking. It was their chemistry. From the way they performed together to how they interacted in interviews, fans were convinced there was more going on between them than just business. Kelly herself didn't do much to shut those rumors down either. In interviews, she gushed about working with Nelly, saying things like, "I love Nelly. The song is so catchy, he has a great ear." The way she talked about him, it sounded more personal than professional. And that only fueled the rumors even more. Fans swore up and down that there was a little situationship brewing behind the scenes. And if you thought that connection ended with Dilemma, think again. Fast forward almost a decade later to 2011, Kelly and Nelly linked up again for another collab called Gone. And if you've seen that video, you know exactly why people started talking again. It was steamy, intimate. The kind of vibe that didn't look like just acting on camera. The chemistry between them? It was giving Love Island energy, like they were closed off and sharing a private villa moment. Naturally, the rumors flared right back up. Some fans even believed they'd been sneaking around the whole time, and that the music video was their way of keeping their connection alive without raising too many eyebrows. Eventually, the whispers got so loud that Kelly had to address them head-on. She shut it down, saying, "Nelly and I are not dating. He's like a big brother to me. But you already know how that goes." The more she denied it, the more people didn't believe her. Because no matter how many times she called him like a brother, the energy between them said otherwise. Eventually, the rumors died down, Kelly moved on, and in 2014, she married Tim Witherspoon, started a family, and fell into her private low-key life. But Nelly? He stayed in the headlines for his love life. From flings to high-profile relationships, including a messy, long-term situation with his ex, Shantel Jackson, Nelly always seemed to find himself in some relationship drama. And then, in a plot twist nobody saw coming, he circled right back to Ashanti in 2023. After years of on-again, off-again drama, they rekindled things quietly. And by the end of the year, they tied the knot. In July 2024, Ashanti gave birth to their first child together, making their roller coaster relationship a full-circle love story. At least on the surface. But the fairy tale didn't last long, because it wasn't long before the ugly rumors started swirling, and this time they weren't just random tabloid talk. Allegations started flying that Nelly wasn't exactly being the supportive husband and father everyone expected. From his dismissive attitude toward Ashanti to whispers of him being MIA when it came to parenting duties, the cracks in their perfect picture started to show. And it all came to a head on their reality show, where fans saw firsthand just how strained things really were. On camera, Nelly came off as cold, impatient, and, honestly, kinda selfish. One scene in particular had fans heated. When Nelly was prepping for a big performance, at the presidential inauguration no less, Ashanti tried to express her concerns about balancing everything with their newborn. But instead of hearing her out, Nelly brushed her off like her feelings didn't even matter. No compromise, no conversation, just straight up dismissive. And that wasn't even the worst part. In another scene, Ashanti revealed that Nelly never, not once, gets up at night to help with the baby. No diaper changes, no feedings, nothing. He bragged about sleeping through the night like it was some kind of accomplishment. And when she brought it up, he doubled down like he genuinely believed taking care of the baby was her job, and his only responsibility was to show up when it was convenient for him. The way he said it didn't sound like a joke. It sounded like his default setting. So now people are asking the real questions. Was Nelly ever even ready for this type of marriage? Or did he just want the picture-perfect family without actually doing the work? And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any more toxic, the cheating rumors exploded again. Word on the street is that Nelly's been out here touring and doing way too much with groupies backstage. Multiple sources claim this has been happening on a regular basis, and now some of those insiders aren't even trying to keep it quiet. If you've ever seen how wild these tours get, you already know the drill. Wild parties, late nights, questionable behavior, and according to reports, Nelly's been caught up in that mess with women backstage more than once. It's the kind of behavior that had fans wondering how Ashanti even keeps her sanity. Because remember when she first found out he was hitting the road again? She wasn't feeling it. On the show, you could see she wasn't just nervous about being left alone with the baby. The real issue was trust. Because Ashanti knows Nelly, and she knows exactly how he moves. And just when they tried to shut down the rumors with a joint interview, trying to do damage control and put on a united front, it completely backfired. The tension was obvious, the answers felt rehearsed, and instead of looking like a solid couple, they came off like two people desperately trying to hold it together for the cameras. And now, with new cheating rumors popping up every other week, and Kelly Rowland sliding in with her perfectly timed, petty posts, it's looking real bad for Ashanti. Fans are starting to believe that not only is her marriage falling apart, but she might be taking hits from all sides, including women she probably thought were cool with her. And if Kelly really does have some old, unresolved beef with Ashanti over Nelly, then this shade wasn't just petty, it was personal. And baby, something tells me this story is far from over.